5 minutes, 10 minutes. When I was learning, on that time we were doing race between our friends. We just put the timer and start installation of Windows 98 on that time. Windows 98 installation was very tough. Who is going to do it fast? And we just start and try to do the shortcuts or anything like this. So similarly, you have to practice with the timer. Authenticator 532774. So you have already done. So I will create a machine later. I will show it first. See VPC, simple. See here carefully. The network ID of class A, B, C, but that should be private. Suppose I want to use 5.0, no problem. 5.0 slash 24 means total 24 bits are there. Sorry, name, control X, V, and simply create it. Second, for the subnet, create subnet, select your VPC, and the CIDR block. Create subnet, select the VPC, create it. Then the internet gateway. See, for your problem, what you have to make sure, you have to go to the internet gateway and verify the internet gateway which you have created is attached with the VPC. Okay. So now here I am going to attach, but how to check while troubleshooting? So while troubleshooting, suppose you have gone to internet gateway. So this is the name. When you scroll down, what it is showing? State attached, and it is attached to the VPC which I have created. So this you have to make sure. Sometimes what happen, you are not able to access your machine through remote desktop. So this is the first level of troubleshooting. Okay, if it is okay, then you have to check in root table. Mainly people do mistake here also. If you are using default VPC, then also don't think that everything will be okay. In that case also you have to go and verify. Public root table, select the VPC, create the root table. Here, subnet association, if you go and check, it should show your subnet. If it is not showing, means it will not communicate or you will not be able to access. Root, if 00 root is not added, you will not be able to access your machine via internet. Sometime what happen, root is added, but still you are facing issue. So how you will verify? You will go in your root table. This one should show an status active. In some cases it will show error. So if it is showing error, then also you will not be able to access remote desktop or your machine or SSH of your Linux machine. And this subnet association should be there. If it is not showing, it is 0, then also you will not be able to access. Similarly, I have to create the root table for private. So in the private, I will not add root for internet, because if I give root for internet, that subnet will become public. So this I will leave as it is. Now it's time to create machines. See, 37 I have started. 7:37 within 4-5 minutes done. Launch instance. Windows. For the public server as it is, we will enable, and here whatever things are there, let it be. Or if you want to verify your internet access, then you have to allow http also, means you want to access the website. No, no, for outbound not required. It's okay. We are not going to create a web server. Similarly, we have to create the second machine. Private, and for private subnet, we will never allow auto assign public IP address. We will disable it. Launch instance. So what you can do as a test, those who have already accessed their Windows machine, from your Windows machine, try to open internet. You will not be able to. Private one, not public. Or internet will take time, so better you open command prompt there in a private Windows machine and try to ping your Google DNS, and you will see it will not ping. Okay. So that is also one test. Either you can browse and test, or you can ping with Google DNS from private server, and you will find it's not pinging. Then we will show you through the NAT gateway will give connection and it will communicate. Because when you are trying for browsing, it will respond but very slow. So I'm going to access the first one. In our Windows, the same method we can use and access. We don't need to download that RDP file always. Okay. Copy this username, paste it here. Copy this password, paste it here. Remember me. Don't ask again. So this is our public machine. So if you check by default, I have not created any NAT gateway. From the public machine, it will communicate with Google DNS. If you check internet browsing, everything will happen here on your public machine. You see, we are getting reply. But same if you test on your private server, you will not get reply. Okay. Also, if you try to check internet and everything is there because it has its own public IP. Okay. So if you go here for browsing, generally it takes time. See the RAM only 1 GB. So that's why I asked not to check with the browser, instead with the ping. It will open, load. So I'll just show. Don't you try with the browser because for you it will take again lot of time to get the response. I have opened, that's why I'm going to show you here. See, just I have clicked, I need to wait a lot. But command line, that ping response we can check immediately. If I click anywhere, it will not respond because when we are accessing internet, if your device has less memory, means RAM, then also you will feel slow browsing. It's not only because of internet connection. Nothing will happen until it open, load everything. Okay, no problem. Let it open. We'll wait for that. So understood the concept. So if you check in your private, it will not ping with 8.8.8, or if you try to browse internet, it will not work. So for that, what I am going to do, we are going to create NAT gateway. The purpose is using NAT gateway, we are going to provide internet connection to our private machine for browsing and update any type of software update from internet it want, it can have. But still, after using NAT gateway, we will not be able to access private machines directly. We have to access only via public machines. So for NAT gateway, first thing, you have to go to NAT gateway. Okay. For NAT gateway, go to the NAT gateway, create NAT gateway. Do it parallelly. NAT gateway, create NAT gateway. Then you have to give the name. Okay. And here you have to select the subnet. So which subnet you will select? Huh? Public subnet you have to select. Here it is not asking for which subnet you are creating. Here it is saying in which subnet you are creating. Not for, it is asking in. So that's why I have created here, you see, NAT gateway in public subnet you have to create. So select a subnet in which to create NAT gateway. So that we will select. public. If you select private, then it will not work. Connectivity, what you want? Public or private? Public we need. Then only internet connection will be there. Elastic IP, a fixed public IP. So we will click on allocate. So you see we have one public IP immediately allocated. After this, create NAT gateway. That's it. How easy it is. You give the name, select your public subnet, allocate elastic IP, and create the NAT gateway. Done for all. Once it is done, it is created. You see, state is pending. Its state should be active. So till then, what we can do? We can just wait. Because if it is not in the active state and you add in the root table and go and try, it will not work. So meanwhile, let us see what is its state. That is the problem. That's why I asked you not to open Edge or browse the data. See. So what is happening? It will continue. Then it will load all the Microsoft pages, introduction pages. Then only it will start browsing. Okay. So still it's loading. Now you see state is available. Understood? So your NAT gateway state should be available. Sometime by refreshing, if it does not comes, just click on your NAT gateway ID and then check. Because this is the problem of our internet and the browser. Okay, it will show you the same report. Now go to the root table. Which root table you will go now? Public or private? Private. Okay, because we have to give internet connection to private. So we will go in private root table, and there you see subnet is already attached. Only we have to add the roots. We'll click on edit roots, add root 00. So 00 via which one? NAT gateway, and here you select your NAT gateway. So in public root table, internet via 00 via internet gateway, and in private root table 00 via NAT gateway. Save the changes. That's it. NAT gateway practical done. Now what you have to do is go to your private machine. Understood? And ping 8.8.8.8. Open your command prompt and type. Not on your laptop, on your private server. And you should get there reply is coming from where? 8.8.8 means you are able to reach internet. Or the second time when you are going to practice the same NAT gateway, then what you will do before creating NAT gateway, try to ping with 8.8.8. You will get destination host unreachable or request timeout. And when you give the internet, then you will be able to see this. Or if you have patience, wait for few hours and then try this browsing, and you will be able to listen some song on YouTube there also on that server. Understood? So this will be overall practical. For me, it's a stuck. So in free, what we want? 1 GB RAM machine they are giving, and that is also virtual over the internet. So this is the reason it is slow. It doesn't means that on Windows server internet does not works properly. It works, but we need to give more CPU and RAM. Okay. So you do this all, and once the machine is accessible, I'm going to just. Okay. So if your instance is stuck like that, then the option is go to the public server, select it, instance state, reboot instance. So when it is going to reboot, whatever things are opened will be closed automatically. Huh? What? EC2 instance you have deleted? Both. But you have seen the instant state it is showing terminated. Shutting down, na? That's why. You have to wait until it shows terminated. Once it shows terminated, then you can delete the VPC. Terminated, na? Now you delete your VPC. VPC you are not able to delete, na? Then delete NAT gateway first and then try. Select NAT gateway and delete. You are able to delete. If not, then you have to go in private root table, remove the root, and then delete NAT gateway, then release the IP, then delete the VPC. So first you try. Now you are able to delete NAT gateway. No, NAT gateway deleted na. Huh? Is because if you see NAT gateway status will be deleting, not deleted. Deleted. Release the elastic IP. If it is not deleting, definitely it is giving some error that you have to read. See, this is my public server. I will take private server from here, MSTSC, with the private IP address, instances, private server, private IP, connect, and here also connect RDP client, get the password, upload private key. Today alarm is not working. It's connecting. So here administrator. I think today's my laptop is showing wrong time. Today it will be 8:15 also. We'll complete. Deleted. VPC deleted na. Then why you are waiting? If it is deleted, go home. I am here just to record the things. Deleted for you also. Elastic IP released na. Then you go. If not done, show it to me. Make it happen. Then only you go. Else you will have the bill and next day you will come with your bills. So those who have tested successfully and deleted everything can go, and those who are still doing practice can wait. Hey, तुम्हारा हो गया? चल अब खाली कर. बच्चा तो बगल में वेट कर रहा है. बट रिकॉर्डिंग तो आज यहीं पे होता है. देखो यहाँ पे भी ना वेट कर रहे हैं. तो पेशेंस अगर नहीं है तो प्रॉब्लम है. Now you check here 8.8.8.8. You see we are getting reply means internet connection is on private. Now it's time to delete everything. So disconnect it. So next class we have on Monday. Don't forget it. Without any information in the group, we will have class Monday to Friday. If there is any information that class is not there, then only you don't have to come. Else every Monday to Friday you have to be here. Hmm. Good. Next. तुम्हारा क्लास है अभी. क्लास है. आईपी एड्रेस का वीडियो जब मैंने अपलोड किया उसको एक बार सही से देखो, देख दो बार तब समझ में आएगा. या तो वो देखो या फिर किसी दिन आईपी एड्रेस जब पढ़ाने के लिए तुम्हारे पास टाइम बचे क्लास के बाद तो बैठो फिर पढ़ाते हैं उसको सही से. आईपी एड्रेस हम उस दिन ही बोले थे कि अगर नहीं समझ में आएगा तो एडब्ल्यूएस में प्रॉब्लम होगा, तुमको डेवऑप्स में प्रॉब्लम होगा, हर जगह. आईपी कौन सा कैसे डाल दिया. हाँ. तो अभी के लिए ये करो ना, जो हम देते हैं वही वैल्यू दे करके कर लो प्रैक्टिस. कम से कम प्रैक्टिकल तो नहीं पेंडिंग रहेगा. और क्यों मैंने वो वैल्यू दिया उसके लिए अलग से बैठ के पढ़ लो हमसे. आज घर ही खराब हो गया. डिलीट. ओके. EC2 डैशबोर्ड इंस्टेंस सिक्योरिटी. जा जा, तुम लोग वेट क्यों कर रहे हो? कुछ बोलना है? जा. हाँ हाँ. 8 o'clock ना. 8 o'clock means 8 o'clock. If there is anything, I have informed already na, that at what time. Today it will get completed. Don't worry. Come with some sweets to distribute to your friends. So let them do. See, if I am going to stretch for another 10 days also, na, why I am finishing today? The reason is again this holiday season start. No one will come. Lot of people tomorrow they will go to native and they will not come. That is the reason. I understand some students they want to learn something extra. You try by your own. If it's not happening, I am here. Come in the morning batch, discuss, and we can learn. Then we will delete elastic IP address, select release elastic IP. Wait, refresh it, select it, action, release elastic IP. Cannot be deleted with the association ID. What is the association? Public like this. Okay. Go to your VPC, select your VPC, action, delete VPC, type delete and delete it. So VPC is deleted, refresh it, only one default. Subnet, refresh it, no subnets are there. Root table, refresh it. Internet gateway, refresh it, nothing is there. And now refresh your page and go to Elastic IP. Select it, action, release Elastic IP. And you can see now we are able to release this. Everything is 0, 0. This instance after few hours.